Welcome to ASG Radio. I'm your host, June. We are back. Has it been? It's only been a week, right? It was here last week.
No,
We was not here last week. Wow.
we've really been dropping the ball.
We are the worst
But
podcast ever.
when you package ain't shit into the name, I feel like you can pretty much get away with whatever.
Yeah,
Gotta read the room. Gotta read the room. Boss, man, introduce yourself, man. It's been a minute.
foster child, ain't shit changed. Retribution, March 5th. My verse, the return of my verse. Get your tickets now. Get your live stream. It's going down.
March 5th. Cleveland, right?
That's right.
You know what, man? I've been saying I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna pop out, man. I got a set schedule. I will have a sketch schedule about it. A set schedule by
A
then.
schedule.
I've had a day, bro.
Me
I
too.
wanted. I almost inboxed you to tell you what was going on, man. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I feel that.
I ain't gonna say it live, but I'll talk to you about it. It's a lot going on.
For sure. What's up, guys?
What's up, man? We wanted to get on here, and I said we was gonna have a show today. Make sure we talked about super fights. Clax, I know you wasn't able to check it out, but I still want you to tap in, though.
I did battle on Friday, though.
Did battle.
So, you know what? We can talk about that first, and then we'll let you get back to the ceiling fan and the bright lights and the dark ambiance you got going on back there, because we know you're busy.
I'm in my bedroom hiding.
It's dark, but it's light.
I got my little bro here and my ex from 10 years ago, and it's a whole nostalgia fucking party in the living room and shit.
Oh,
And your
wow.
10-year challenge. You had a 10-year challenge?
Yeah. An actual literal 10-year challenge out there.
That's a challenge.
No, yeah, I went down to Indiana Friday though and did that reschedule with Smacky.
Tell me how was the event?
Well, it was just like a small thing because they had one other one-off like reschedule battle between TZ and Bells.
Okay.
And so I mean the vibe was cool. It was at like a fucking house party, but it was like 50 motherfuckers there. So
Was it engaged like a battle event, or was it like a super party vibe?
Oh no, it was totally like engaged. Like when we did the two battles back to back, and like the timing was perfect. Like I felt like everybody had was getting their buzz, you know what I mean? Like getting on that level, but they weren't so drunk they were obnoxious, and everybody shut the fuck up and reacted and was mad. Because it was like a house party with battlers down there. You get what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of battlers and people that fuck with the scene down there at the party. So
I just noticed your name, bro.
Yeah, it always takes me a minute to really read it.
There's something wrong with you, man. I just want you to know that.
I said I used the honky Kong in the battle. Actually, I had a bar. I said, "You gonna wish we done got along because it's the vanilla gorilla with the big barrel, bitch. I'm honky Kong."
Well, I think you spit it for me after the last show.
What up, Chia? What up, Cognac Clev?
Is that this week's name? He upgraded from Fireball to Cognac.
Hey, I'm trying to.
You're just trying to will it to happen.
I'm trying to get an upgrade. I hung out with him Saturday, man. Wasn't no Fireball going on. There was nothing but the good shit.
But yeah, so I mean, for what it was, you know what I mean? Just the two one-off battles, and I mean, it was mad people there. You know what I mean? Like Gucci, Mills, like a who's who in Indiana cast was there. Ape was in the building and shit. So like it was a battle crowd still and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like both battles were fire, bro. To be honest with you, this is probably my favorite battle of mine ever.
Wow.
You let Smacky get busy?
Yo, Smacky was nice, bro. I ain't no fucking hater.
Yeah.
Like hands down, you know how some battlers have that battle where you just tell they took a huge step up. Like this was that battle for Smacky.
That's what's up, man.
Like
One rounder?
It was a 1-rounder. I watched every one of his available battles before this battle, bro, and like he was on a whole different level. I still think I'll take it on Cam, and I'm being genuine about that. But I mean, it's that close. Like he was really good. It was really impressive.
Them the kind of battles you want, though, man. You want replay value, and
He managed to have a couple name flip for me too that I hadn't heard before. Which after my Miami battle, that's pretty fucking impressive.
None of the click clacks and
Nah. It was good, bro. I fuck with Smacky though, just like in general, like as a person. So like the whole vibe of the battle, like we were bantering like back and forth between our rounds, but not on none of that like
not rah shit. Just
like
fun shit.
Yeah, and just fucking kicking it and bullshitting and like cracking up basically throughout the battle and shit. So I'm really excited for the footage to drop. And then the other battle was really good too. I don't know how familiar you guys are with TZ or Bells, but both of them are fucking. Like, they're nice, bro. So that was a nice fucking fight, too. They can both punch real heavy.
I think I saw Bells once on Gates of the Garden.
It was nice. I think TZ might have edged it only because Bells stumbled a little bit at the end, so it was pretty clear with that. Because it's so close, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were, like, close material-wise, but with that little stumble, that's, like, the decider to me.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Good little vibe down there in Indiana.
Always.
That's what's up, man. What's next for you?
I got to battle Casey on the 28th on Bar Wars.
Why you make it seem like you said you got to battle Casey?
Sure, like
it's like you've been sentenced to Casey James.
Right.
That's what happened.
9 minutes of Casey.
Casey's a cool guy, but there was no scenario in this world where I was like, man, I just got to make that Casey James battle happen. That's the one I need.
You just don't know it yet. It's okay.
I know. Listen. I hope you're helping him right.
No.
Well, somebody better.
You ain't gonna take him light. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not taking him light at all. Like, I was prepping for both battles, so like I feel like I saved the heavier shit for Casey.
You saved the heavier shit for who?
That's the 28th.
For Casey.
Oh shit! Don't do that.
What?
Hey, Foster, you going to that battle?
What is that? Is there a flyer out for that yet? Is it new?
Yeah, the flyer's out for it.
Oh, so that's I know why that date sounds familiar. That's the day of Midnight Madness.
Yes.
28th, you said? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the 28th, yeah.
Midnight Madness is that night too.
Oh, you know what? I think
Unity.
They're not going live, are they?
No, I'm supposed to be going down there because rap committee's bringing 2 people down there. Prophecy and Low are on that card.
Where is it?
Cincinnati.
Can I get tapped into something?
You gotta be. What, you talking about Unity?
I need parts of everything this year. Everything.
Oh, you sound hungry, Plax. What's going on?
I don't know, bro.
No, it's a good thing.
This gonna be my fucking year regardless. I don't give a fuck.
Talk your shit.
I mean, last year you had a pretty good year.
No, that was just shaking the rust off. That's why I like no shade on Casey, but like really he better have the best material and performance of his life because I'm trying to kill everything moving this year.
Well, I'll make sure he hears this because sometimes you need that before you step in the cage with a lion. It's like, oh, I didn't expect this.
Foster, I just can't take you serious. Like, I don't believe. Like, it's like you're being sarcastic, but you're not.
I mean, I'm hoping for a good battle. I'm not gonna act. I'm hoping for a good battle.
No, we always hope for a good battle.
I hate when my friends
Chill.
have to go there.
You can't say fuck the rap committee, man. You can't say that.
Hey, I'm gonna tap back into the show.
All right.
I'm gonna go get on my regular.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get on my regular shit and tap back in.
All right, bro.
Oh, okay, right. Go ahead.
Yo, Foss, I want to talk about the URL joint, man. And I want to jump right into the main event.
The main event, okay.
Can we do that, or should we?
Yeah, we can do that. You know, it don't really matter what order we go in.
Because the talk of the town is that main event match.
Yes,
which is Tay-Rock versus Danny Myers, right?
Yes.
And I hate using the word classic. It's I'm not using the word classic. It's so loosely used in battle rap. Like, you can have a good battle without having it being a classic, right? You can have a great battle without being a classic, in my opinion. This is a classic battle, man. And I was actually scared for Danny after Rock's first, because Rock's second is usually better. And Rock's first was crazy.
It was good. I don't remember him saying a lot of great shit.
It was good. I mean, considering I'm like, his first is going to be good, his second is going to be crazy, and he's going to bring it home in the third. But this instant, his third was crazy. You know, I'm going to reuse shit. But the third was crazy.
Right.
I mean, it's like echo material, but I'm thinking Danny in trouble.
You said what?
Rock came out in that first, and I'm thinking Danny in trouble. And then Danny spits probably the most dopest first round he's ever spit. I can't recall a Danny Myers first round that was that good. Not saying he haven't had a round that good, but out the gate, he was going crazy. The rebuttals, very underrated rebuttal game he has, man.
Yeah, it doesn't get talked about a lot, but somebody said that hard to believe at an event that had Sharon on it would Danny Myers clearly outperform him in the rebuttal department.
Man, what?
And he did it. And he was head and shoulders above, Sharon in that regard.
I didn't even look at it that way. I didn't even think about rebuttals.
I didn't think about it like that either. But yeah, you would have thought Sharon would have had the best rebuttal out of everybody. But,
yeah, shit's crazy, man. Shit's crazy.
Yeah,
that
battle lived up to the hype. That was a battle that people have been talking about for years, And
the best part for me, watching them after now they're going off on each other when the cameras are supposedly off. This is somebody from their cell phone filming them outside of the face-off. So they're serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they might not have really was going to fight, but that was an animosity right there. And I'm like, oh, but to see afterwards, them, give each other props, and they left it all on the stage.
It was too much of an extreme to me to go from I damn near want to kill you to being super, like it made it seem so fake. I don't know.
But if you watch, go to Tay-Rock's Instagram. I've never seen him give another battler props like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
it's like he's giving it up, like, which is dope. I mean, but you never see it. I never seen it from Tay-Rock give somebody else so much credit after they battle.
Outside of his persona, he can be very humble, but it's just the other bullshit that I think rubs people the wrong way about the way he is. Like, I don't think that he needs to be so like over the top, like toughest nigga ever. Like I feel like it's not
Nah, he don't need to
necessary
be.
to do it. Like
Nah,
I
nah.
don't
You
know. Like I think
you, you
since
battle
since
you
incident,
battle too good for that.
right, and since I think since certain incidents have happened, I think that he has a chip on his shoulder or feels like he has something to prove. But you know, essentially, it's just not like there's certain battlers that have that street persona, and you just don't see them getting out of their body as much as Rock does, and it's like it's not worth it. You get paid a whole lot of money to rap, sell a fight and go home. I feel like you don't have to do that much. Like I don't know.
It's a bit excessive sometimes, and like I said, he's too good. He's too good of a battler to do all that extra shit.
Yes, this is not necessary. You've proven yourself, and really at this point you're just battling for leisure and nice amounts of money. It's not about having to prove something to people because you're already solidified as a top notch battler. So,
Right.
but yeah, what other?
Let's talk about JC Sharon.
Okay, so that battle was pretty crazy as well. Um, I think that battle kind of exceeded expectations because I feel like people went into it kind of hating on it. Maybe I don't know. People were super excited about it going into it, but
It wasn't that I wasn't super excited. I just was scared for JC. I thought JC, this is a bad matchup for him, and it kind of went the way I thought it would go in the first round. You know what I mean? Because
it kind of
JC did his thing in his first round.
Yeah, he was good.
And he was getting the oohs and the ahs, and he just, his pace was, JC pace and just
JC pace.
his pace, he just says his shit and I know that shit, and it's like Sharon's gonna come out and bark on this guy. And he's gonna have bars and rebuttals. And when he won the toss, I'm like, oh, he gets to rebuttal like a motherfucker too. Oh my gosh, this is not gonna be good. And that first round, I got kind of spooky.
It gets spooky.
I inbox you like, oh shit, this hurts. After that first, I'm like, this gonna hurt. But what happened in the second? JC didn't do a different approach, but the way he did it was brilliant. People have used that angle versus Sharon that he used, but the way he did it, he tailored that motherfucker. And it was dope. And he has that pen is so immaculate, man. The pen is so immaculate. It's crazy. What'd you think about this level? Yeah.
It was Lux level intellect. Like the second round really swung in, and I think I was like, this is gonna make Sharon's second and third look a little different because it's not going to
hit.
Yeah, it really swung the energy once you really start looking at him. Like, you know what? Damn, yeah, you know what? Sharon is tripping, and like I don't know.
Do you think that was his purpose?
Yeah, I mean, you can tell he was definitely building up. Like first round was clearly his worst round, and the second and third were definitely his better rounds. Yeah, I think that one thing about Sharon is he's not going to do too much besides, punch. I mean, that's pretty much what he does. That's pretty much his style of battling is setting up to the big haymaker. So it's difficult to do that for rounds though. And when a person takes a certain approach to make you look like a, I mean, I won't say bigot, but it made him look like less of a person. Uh, it the punches didn't hit the same,
Right.
and
Right.
but I think the second was clear, and I think the third, people have gone either way with it because Sharon, because the one thing that really hurt JC is he started acknowledging fire lines that Sharon said, and it gave it more power. Now, granted, the things that he was saying that he was acknowledging him for were good. They were good lines, but um, it gave his punch more power though. So um,
Yeah.
so yeah, so yeah, that third looked closest to me. I think I edged JC in the end.
I'm watching it like no more, Sharon. No, and that third, like no more, don't let JC. Too many more, a couple more haymakers. You get the third, but
Yeah,
it didn't. I think JC
because both,
outlasted.
yeah, I think they both had nice, like some decent size rounds to where like Sharon was like, you know,
What up, Jody?
he rapped he rapped long enough to get a few more punches in, but I think the potency of his first um made the rest less appealing. And what's crazy is that Sharon said that once he got locked for that battle, he knocked out the whole 3 rounds in like a night.
What?
That's what he said. He said I think he said in 9 hours total he had written all of his JC material once he got locked in for it. He writes super fast. I guess he did the same thing for was it Marv? He said Marv. I think Shotty. I think for Shotty he he knocked out all. Now granted his rounds for Shotty were a lot shorter, but um yeah, he knocked all his rounds out in one night.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's like he's kind of like he's a machine, more or less. Like, dude just was built was born to put together words, pretty much.
Yeah.
So,
What about there was a battle that was very I expected too much, but Chilla,
serious and
yeah, I expected a lot
what?
more from them. And
Yeah, yeah.
I'm hoping it's just better on the playback.
Eh. I mean, I knew it had the potential to be a good battle because they were both two writers, two good writers that actually rap. But I also did know there are two guys that had the stigma of being boring. So uh, I knew that it could possibly be 3 rounds or 6 rounds of the same shit over and over again, which is what it ended up being. And then it was kind of forced. Like, I feel like Chilla didn't really have shit to say to him. Like, Serious Jones was talking about Chilla tricking and buying prostitutes in Cali, which essentially implicates Serious Jones as an actual pimp. Like, it was kind of weird how they were telling him. I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, I was disappointed in that battle.
Yeah. I mean, it had moments, and a lot of people had Serious Jones winning, but oddly enough, even though I had Serious Jones going into it, I kind of felt like Chilla won. I don't know.
I had Chilla winning, but the
vote was for Serious.
The fan vote was landslide Serious.
Yeah, which is crazy. Like, is he becoming a fan favorite? Like, motherfuckers really hated Serious Jones for a long time. I'll never watch that again. Yeah. I'll give it one more play, I'll give it one more play. I probably won't finish it. Probably somewhere around the time that, Chilla start Sirius started telling on Chilla, I'm like, this is cringy. This is cringy.
Drugs
But
versus Lou.
oh, I forgot about that battle. Yeah, Lou got to go back to the drawing board.
He's gonna be off the cards in a minute.
In a minute. In a minute.
In a minute, he's
Yeah.
not gonna be
What's
on
crazy?
the cards.
Yeah.
I hate to say that,
It's
but
crazy how that. Crazy. Yeah, because he is a fan favorite, or was it a fan favorite? But that Fonz battle took a lot of wind out of his sails. Like Fonz did.
Let's look at the last three: Fonz, Nitty, and Drugs.
Yeah, I think your Lou fans were happy with the Nitty battle actually.
Yeah.
Where Nitty clearly kind of kicked his ass, but Lou still did Lou, I guess. But he's starting to get exposed when he's starting to get exposed. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
But Lou was never great. He just found his own kind of like.
Yeah. And Drugs is just really good. He was really good this rip.
Drugs was good.
But you know what's
was
funny
another
though?
one of those. What?
After the battle, Surf says that I'd rather battle Drugs than JC. That Drugs right there. That gives me. I'm like, are you serious? Are you just gonna continue to duck?
He said Drugs gave me chills.
He must have been talking.
He must have been talking about them drugs in his system.
The ones in the trailer, in the penthouse.
Yeah. The one that's been keeping him up on Spaces all night, because I know he ain't talking about. No disrespect to Drugs, but come on, bro, don't do that.
Drugs is good, but
that was he said that after the JC battle, right? After JC,
it was after the JC battle. Yeah.
Come on, man. No, you're doing too much.
I mean, how do you think Drugs would have fared versus Sharon?
Oh, there's nothing Drugs can do with Sharon.
No.
Drugs are good, but we're not gonna act like Lou was up there really putting up any kind of a fight. He was getting destroyed up there.
Yeah.
And I think Drugs is good. Drugs is good when it's pretty good when he battles his friends.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think there's one more battle, and that's Anderson versus Swave.
Okay. All right. It's crazy. A lot of battlers are speaking out on against Anderson Burrs. I'm willing to give him another go just because this was his first outside of the Crucible battles. This was his first ever URL battle. Yeah, that Daylight was killing. Oh my God, Daylight went off on Anderson. Verb smoked him too, but yeah, they're on some like he doesn't.
What did Daylight say,
bro? He said, what did he say? Basically, like he's not supposed to be here. Basically, just saying that he's forced and that the way that he raps does not fit the format, and I don't know. I don't think they realize that they're now in a different, as far as URL being the streets. That's nothing about those caffeine sets is the streets anyway. So I don't understand what you guys are referring to in that. Yeah. Basically, I'm the fuck out of here. Like he didn't say over the king of the dot. You go. He basically just said you don't belong here.
He's wigging on MCs like
that was bad. That was bad.
Like Queen of the Ring. Oh my gosh.
That was
He
bad.
might as well had us in nappy head hoes.
Basically,
It's the
that
same.
one, and I think it did fall. It fell on deaf ears. Then they were kind of like, "Ooh."
It was.
He
He
had,
said it.
he,
He said it, and I'm like,
yeah.
can he say that? Can he get away with that?
We rock like even black battle rappers don't say shit like that. Like
No.
that one was pretty bad. But yeah, and then the people in the comments were smoking them, like basically saying that like he raps with the undertones of like what the racist undertones. And I mean, when you battle an old black man, it looks worse, especially when you look like a frat boy. Like kind of has that like, throws keggers at the frat party look to him. And yeah, he was good in the Crucible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good in the Crucible because I remember liking this material. And standing in front of Swave, that's he's he's not viewed as a fun person to stand in front of. So he did serviceable. We'll see. I think putting him against Swave out the gate was too much of a culture shock. Swave fucked his cousin. Wow, yeah, he. Oh yeah, I guess we did kind of smooth over that. He said it was by marriage.
But I remember there was a battle at NBR where they was the promo was so crazy, and Jody was saying, "Man, why ain't they using that in the battle?" Right.
Right.
So Anderson Burris was using the actual the stuff he was in his promo was in the battle.
Yeah.
So if you're doing it for shock value, you just defeated the purpose. It's not a shock if we heard it the day before.
I think he wanted us to be able to hear the song first, though, because a lot of people, I think I don't know. I don't know if it would have hit hard if he just completely. Well, maybe it would have. Maybe it would have hit harder because Swave would have been caught off guard.
Yeah,
because obviously Swave knew, and then Swave had material to combat it as well. But either way, he's got to hold that L. That however they're related, he calls her his cousin, or that person his cousin. So
said, don't you ever listen to me. Don't ever battle B-Dot.
Battle B. Grabs his arms.
That's real shit.
He was so it was so uncomfortable. He kind of was like, big fella. Because he grabbed his ass up when he did that. We'll see what they do next week.
Yeah, you got to. I don't know. I know Surf is calling out B-Dot and Danny now.
Yeah, we'll see.
What do you think Surf does against a B-Dot?
With this current Surf, I think that's a good battle. I might edge Surf. B-Dot's coming off a loss, right?
No. He beat Av.
You think? Nah, he battled Clips last, right?
That was a good Clips, though. That was a crazy Clips.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be ashamed of beating the Clips that was that good. I wouldn't be ashamed of losing the Clips that was that good.
Oh no, yeah, it's nothing to be ashamed of, but I wouldn't be ashamed to lose to any of the Surfs that I've seen either. Especially good Surfs.
Surf he been going crazy, man.
It's crazy how active he is, though. I never thought I would see that.
I don't know, man.
He's been battling.
Is it? I thought I saw somewhere where Averb and Surf was booked for the 28th.
Nah, I don't think that's official, but
Somebody put that flyer out because I saw the flyer and I'm like, oh, they battling now, but they're not even mentally there. Like Surf
yeah, they're on
is,
right
is
now.
really
Surf wants
really
to fight
talking
him.
crazy.
I don't even know.
He talking real crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah. He talking real crazy. I ain't never heard Surf talk like that.
yeah, I don't understand where that's coming from.
And Verb is steady picking. Verb did a blog today talking about Surf
Today,
today.
yeah.
Did you see what Verb was saying about JC though?
Yes. What the
He was
hell did
like
he
he
say?
looked halfway decent. He was clean, but
Oh, yeah, the cat.
he wore the hat cock. He said
He,
you
he
want
said, he said, a person like you know, is not very handsome. You want to keep that down low. You know, with the caffeine lights, it attracts a lot of attention to you. You want to keep that like on Jay Z, like Jay Z. You
he
want to
said bend the brim a little bit, pull that motherfucker
only.
down.
He said almost. He's like, okay, the cool gray. Look,
He said you almost, but you had that hat cocked in the middle of your head.
it was cocked super great. Like,
Man,
yeah.
yeah. Overall,
Can you see
I
me?
thought it was a good.
Okay.
Overall, I thought it was a good event. I thought
Yeah.
the battles that were very good overpowered the ones that weren't so good. I really loved the main when the main event goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? The Tay Rock and Danny Myers was crazy. JC
Yes.
versus
True.
Sharon was crazy, and then you had a crazy performance by Drugs. You know what I'm saying? You you know you got, and it's a free event, so you got your money's worth.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah, yeah. You
now if it
definitely
was
get
pay per
freeze.
view, yeah, if it was pay per view, then you have some debates about not the cards being the whole card, but overall, it was a good card. It was a good event. Um, I don't know what the next event is for Smack, but I'm definitely gonna rewatch a couple of them joints. Definitely gonna rewatch the Danny versus Tay Rock on the playback, and I'm gonna watch JC and Sharon again.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah, those two definitely earned a replay for sure.
I know it's only 37 minutes, but we're gonna have a short show today, man.
Oh yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it.
We started late. I had a very long day. It's crazy. I wanna I didn't get a chance to say it, but if you get a chance, subscribe to Hank Nation TV. Check out Dope Ideas Media. We're dropping content once a week. We definitely in 2022 we have some higher goals for Plug City and Plug City Freestyles. We want to we're upping the ante on who we getting in there and the quality of the interviews and the quality of the freestyles. We're getting more music. Nothing wrong with the music we currently have, but we want to get more of a variety of the beats to select from. It's always good to have to offer the MCs more than what we have. So be on the lookout for that. Shout out to Hank. Shout out to Logic. Shout out to Clev. Foster.
Yeah, March 5th, Retribution Rap Committee. Um, get your live streams are $22 right now. And there will be promo. Well, the promo codes are available not necessarily for discount, but if you want to support a particular artist, you give them an opportunity to get some extra con- uh, compensation if you
Talk about
utilize.
that. Talk about that, Foster. What we doing?
Okay, so some of the marquee artists are gonna have their own separate code that you can utilize, and essentially they'll get some kickback off of that purchase, like like your my Tyrell's literally calling me right now. your My Verses, your Bonnies, your Coogis, your Fonzas. They'll have their own codes that you can type in to support your favorite artist on that card. So it goes to a good cause, and of course you'll get a chance to watch the entire event. That's the most important part. But you can you know support whoever you rock with the most heavily. So
So,
they'll be advertising on their own, obviously, because they they want that kickback. If my uncle gonna buy a pay-per-view, he better go buy it off of my name and not. So
for sure.
yeah, Retribution, the whole card will be dropping very soon. But C3 for Stavia, Coogee, Godiva, Fonz, etc., etc. Who else?
Card is loaded.
Sneezy Bowl and Rail Snow.
Card is loaded.
TID glows on the card. Yep.
What's up, man? All right, we're gonna get out of here, man. Thank y'all for checking us out.